Well, I finally did it. I crashed. It's an inevitable thing really when it comes to riding an electric skateboard. It's not a matter of if you would crash, but rather when you will crash. Yeah, so basically I crashed shortly after I filmed my ride with Peter. I was on my way home, I was on my Eskate, and I got a bit cocky. I was skating too fast. I was too close to the car in front of me, and so I did not see the manhole. And I hit the manhole, lost control of the board, and just fell at about, I don't know, 20 miles per hour, 30 kilometers per hour. Yeah, so I do have pictures of the crash aftermath, but it's not for the faint-hearted, I guess. It's a bit gross, so if you don't like the sight of some scuffs, bit of blood, I'm gonna put the pictures towards the end of the video. First, let's go over the safety gear that I had and see how much damage they did and how well they protected me in this crash. So I guess we'll start from head to foot. My helmet. I am very fortunate that my head did not hit the ground, so there is no damage to my helmet. Yeah, so when I fell, I was actually really winded. As soon as I hit the ground, as soon as I skidded to a stop, it took like maybe a better part of 30 seconds to 1 minute before I was able to actually sit up. I remember some motorcycle riders stopping and helping me up. Well, actually, no, they were asking me to stay down because they weren't sure if I was injured really badly because I was having a hard time standing up. Yeah, so I sat back down and rolled over my back, causing those scratches in the helmet. Maybe about a minute or two after, I was able to catch my breath and get back on my feet. Did a quick check and I felt I was okay. Yeah, this was the left, the G-form pad which I wore on my left. My left only has a small wound which I will show in the pictures later. Maybe this lifted up during the crash because while there is a rubber silicone ring here, there's nothing really holding the other end from moving up. The G-form elbow pads were slightly too long for my arms, so there is a chance that the G-forms would ride up onto my arms and yeah, expose skin, and I think that's what happened on the left arm. The right arm, on the other hand, took the brunt of the hit because I ride goofy, and yes, this is what happened to the G-forms. Again, this twisted and opened up, so I got a larger wound on my elbow on the right, and well, I have two wounds on the elbow on my right. I have one on the side and one on the elbow itself. This set is getting replaced. I already have a pair which I will put up a review pretty soon, so if you want to see the review on those pads. Well, they are actually motorcycle elbow guards by a company called Dainese. It's an Italian brand. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that name properly, but yeah, so please subscribe so you don't miss out on that review. This did admirably well. As you can see, the right glove again took the brunt of the hit because yeah, I ride goofy, so it took this fell down first. You can see my hands are fine. The left glove, yeah, there is a lot of wear as well. I hold my remote on my left. On the top there isn't any scratches, so basically it this side was the one I hit. You can see a lot of scuff marks on the remote. It still works though. I've ridden the board again. I had to ride the board again because I was still on my way somewhere when this happened. I also have a review on these new pair of gloves. They will be replacing my Flatland 3Ds. Maybe. So yeah, subscribe as well. Don't miss out on that review. So both hands are fine. The gloves work. Flatland 3D are great. There is a caveat though, since these are fingerless, I did get small wounds at the tip of my fingers. Um, yeah, but in the overall scheme of things, I don't actually feel that. I think my belt saved the family jewels because look at that. I don't know if you can see that. Look at that. It's just scratched to hell. Yeah. Well, my knees are completely fine. These did the job admirably. My second crash on this pair. And yeah, they are unscathed. That said, I was wearing long pants and these were under my pants. As a matter of fact, I am wearing said pants right now. Yeah. It's kind of shame that this pants now has some battle scars. So I wasn't able to catch the actual crash on video. That Saturday, I was pretty much off my game. On my video with Peter, behind the scenes, there were actually a lot of close calls on my end, and it was mostly no, not mostly. They were all my fault. 100% my fault. I was just, I guess I was sleepy, distracted. I was focused more in getting shots for the vlog, and I wasn't paying much attention to what I was doing riding. So there were a couple of close calls during that ride, and one of those close calls was almost exactly how this crash happened. So we'll go take a look at that video instead and see what happened and what my mistakes were. Yeah. So this is the video in question. As you can see, I'm cruising with Peter here. I'm right behind him. We weren't going very fast, maybe about 15, 20 kilometers per hour. Did you see it? Let's rewind. Okay, so here we go again. Again, we're running at a not too fast speed, maybe about 15 to 20 kilometers per hour. I went through the first drain cover with no problem, but on the second one you can see the wheel just catches the edge of the drain cover and it pulls the board one side, and yeah. What I hit the next time around was a manhole. One side of the manhole was sunk about 2 inches or so. You can see from this clip it was raining. I didn't take my Eskate, so I was just walking. What hit there was actually my rear right, I think, because I tried to carve away from the manhole. I saw it a bit too late, and I tried to avoid it, and my rear right wheel clipped the edge, and yeah, the board just threw me off. I think that maybe if I went straight ahead and ran through it without trying to avoid it, I probably wouldn't have fallen. With anything else in life, if you fail, you learn from your mistakes and then you get up again and you ride again. It's the whole fun of this. So yeah, promised, here are pictures I took after the crash of my injuries. Now, if you don't like to see blood, or if you are squirmish, you can skip this part. I warned you. Right? 3, 2, 1, go.